Day two, I'm up in the attic again. Tried to dress it up a little bit this time, make it feel more like a gym. With a cold up here right now, but I gotta get started. One thing I'm gonna try to do on these videos, I'm gonna try to do a lot less talking, but I will be talking through it, so you'll know what's going on and stuff like that, and try to help you explain stuff. But the thing about it, I'm not gonna be one of those guys where I watch fishing videos and you see the guys on the truck driving to the pond, driving to the lake, and they're talking about what they're gonna do the whole time. If I wanna see fishing, I wanna see fishing. Old man told me if he was watching porn, he said he don't want to see a man talking to a woman. He want to see a man dealing with a woman. But long story short, that's me. I always have to throw something in there. But I'm just going to show you today is day two. Always do something to get yourself loose. Stretch yourself, get yourself loose. I don't care what you do. No matter how easy or how light it is, you can always tear something or hurt something. And I'm actually going to add some pictures today because remember, I started this like 10 days early before January 1st, and I did that on purpose so that I could show y'all the pictures of what the difference is, and you'll stay, hopefully it'll keep you confident, keep you motivated, and you'll look at your own pictures and see. So you just want to do whatever you want to do, get your arms loose. And I'm also going to show you today, believe it or not, like I said, I started off doing this with a 10-pound weight, and I mean, I felt it, and it was good exercise. It got me loose. After I did it for a while, I felt good and loose, and the 10 got too easy, so I went to a 15. I did it for like maybe 3 or 4 times a week, and then the 15 got like, it was like I was wasting my time. Just like I told y'all, when you're doing this stuff, you're gonna actually feel like you're wasting your time. And so another thing is just stick with it, do it, it's working. So then I went to a 20. Same thing happened, 25. When I got to the 25, I was like, oh, I could feel a difference then. Then within like a week and a half, that got easy. So then I went to a 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, believe it or not. And there's no way I could have did that in the beginning, but the 50 actually got just as easy as the rest of them. Only difference was I would take a break between every 4 sets, maybe like a minute or 2, walk around, stretch, get loose. But actually I went back to a 20, 25 is actually what works best for me. So it's not about doing a heavy weight because I'm not trying to get all bulked up and big. Let me tell you another thing. Like you see me today, I looked at that video and I was like, oh my God, I got to take my shirt off. It looked like I got titties in that white tank top especially when I was talking in the bathroom. I said, I got to take that off, let you know. And remember, this is not fixed. This is the real deal. This is day 11 for me, which the pictures I'm going to put up, I will have January 1st, January 6th, January 11th, because that's what it will be for you guys when y'all take your pictures. So I put that on there. I'm actually only 11 days ahead. And you will see what I'm saying. You will see the pictures. You'll see the difference. I hope they load up in order. You'll see the pictures from the 1st, the 6th, which is 5 full days behind me, and the 11th, which is 10 full days behind me, which is today. And you will see a difference. It's not a lot, but it's a slight, small difference. And that's the way you take the steps. And that way it will last. You won't notice anything because, like I said, I haven't given anything to eat. Also, what I'm going to do is something that a lot of guys always been saying to do is all the stuff that I cook every day and eat every day. You'll see, I don't have a special diet. I never have. I was always small for heavyweight. So my thing was I could eat and do whatever I wanted to do. Never had to worry about starving myself and all that stuff. And so I was always naturally strong, not saying that bragging. That came from working in the tobacco field from 7 years old. That makes a man out of you. You're going to make a man or a boy. You can't deal with it, you go home. But you'll see today. One thing an old guy in the gym used to tell me, he said, man, all these people here working out, he said, they don't realize if you work out, you look good in clothes. Like, look, this shirt fits me, feels I'm in shape. But the thing about it is, he said your diet is everything. what you eat. I've never had a trashy diet. I've just always ate, whatever I wanted with real food. And he said, if you work out, you look good in clothes. If you have a great diet, you'll look good naked. And that's not trying to be funny or nasty, but it's just the fact of you can dress up with certain outfits and make your body look good, but when you take it off, things gonna pop and hang everywhere. Like you'll see when I take my shirt off, this little belly right here and these little love handles, that's something I've always had. Even when I was at my best and in shape, because I've always had the diet that I wanted, not the diet that I was concerned with cutting carbs and all that stuff. And so, like you said, working out, you look good in clothes because you have the shape of an athlete, but have a perfect diet, you look good naked, because if you take your clothes off, then you get to see everything. You see those guys with the V-shaped waist and all this stuff. The females have got the perfect curves and everything. But that's what you want to do. And like I said, all these videos is not for athletes that work out every day, top of the line, world professional and all that. I'm past that stage now. I'm doing it for fun and doing it to help people. So whoever wants to do it, let's get with it. And I'm also going to show you, like I said, I got Grayson's on the way up here, believe it or not. Grayson comes up here and work out with me some. Bryson also. But this is something about those two. Bryson and Grayson will be great athletes. Because Tracy, she played volleyball, she played baseball, she played softball, she played basketball, and she was a cheerleader. I played basketball. I've always played all kinds of sports and did everything wild, and I'm a professional boxer. So, like I said, I got a lot of stuff. They're going to be good. And both of them are strong as can be. Fight all the time, but you know how that goes. Little boys, little brothers. And this is the monster I'm going to do mine with today, the 50. Just to show you that, believe it or not, you too will work up to it. And I'm just doing it today. But like I said, I don't really use the 50 anymore because I get more out of it when I do the 25 pound. I rotate 25 and 30. And once you get used to it, this is way after this month's over with, you also do stuff like I do. I'll start off with a 15, 25, 30, 35, 40, like that. And I start off and go up 10 pounds each set, because I'm doing 12 sets, which you'll end up doing by the end of this month. I go up to the 50, and then I work back down to the 15 or whatever I start off with. I just do different things to keep it from being boring. The guys that hang in here, you'll see a big difference, like I said. By the end of this month, it's so easy, and you'll be so motivated and so full of energy, you would never want to stop. So after this month, I think I will continue videos. Right now I'm home, so I'm doing them in the house, but it'll show you I can do this same stuff anywhere. Also, we just got a brand new treadmill, Christmas gift to ourselves, and it's got different programs and stuff on it. But I've always did my own programs, my own things that pretty much keep running from being boring. I was always a great runner, but I always hated running. But when I had a reason to run, like when I had a date on a fight, it was like that. Everything changed. I was ready to go. Things changed. I know what needed to be done by a certain time. So, like, not fight night, like I'm saying with you guys, January 31st, you want to feel like you gave your all. You'll feel good about everything. Just like the week or 2 weeks before my fights, I had no doubt. I knew what was going to happen because I had did everything I was supposed to do. And I also want to thank a lot of people. You never realize all the people that helped me behind the scenes for boxing that made opportunities happen for me. That's the biggest regret I had. I didn't make millions, so I could go back and do a lot of things for those guys, but still something coming for them. And the thing about it is, it's a lot of stuff behind the scenes. I did simple things like this and everything I was supposed to do that was up to me to get done as far as the boxing, the workout part. But when it comes down to some doors God opens for you that other people can't, that you can't. And it was just perfect time on each and everything in my life. I'm going to do another thing too. This is something that I did every day that I went into the gym. Father God, I want to call on you today to ask you to help me improve mentally, physically, and spiritually. Thank you for everything that you've done for me and everything that you're going to do, Lord. In the name of Jesus, I praise you and honor you. Amen. That's something that I have did every day of my life from January 13th, when I first walked into the gym in 1993, and every fight. It's plain and simple, but you know what? It lets God know that I appreciate everything he's done for me and ask help and look out for me once again today. So let's get started. Took all this stuff off. It's kind of cool up when I first got up here. And as you can see, I don't have titties. I don't have that little thing like the Rock though. But it is there. It's coming. And y'all all get to see it develop in this next 30 days along with y'all. Remember, start off here. I always do my hand and hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As you can see, I'm doing it at the same speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm doing it at the same speed as I do it with the 10, 15, 20, or whatever weight. Because you don't want to jerk. You want to be able to do it with a weight you can control. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold the weight here. Feet shoulder width apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't worry about going down as low as I'm going. I worked out there. Believe it or not, when I first started, this was it. I was like right in here because I was tight. And each set, I got lower and lower and lower. So then I got to the point now, I go down and touch my knees, here and up. You will get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You definitely feel it with more horsepower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thing about it, when you're switching up, it's sort of like enough break on that each muscle for it to be recovered. So when you come back around to it, you're ready to go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember now, today we're only doing 4 sets. I'm not gonna try to kill you walking into it. Like I said, and you're doing it with your light weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You want to do it with weight that's good for you. You feel comfortable. Feel that breathing hard, right? See that sweat starting to break. Then you know you're not wasting your time no more, even with that light weight. Even if you just got a water bottle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, it's coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, told you it's no joke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna work up 2 sets, but we're gonna end up with 8 sets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shoulder width apart, or you can go wider or whatever good for you. And remember, the main thing is use a weight that's good for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one for the day. 2, 4, we'll do 6 next time. We'll work up to 8, and we'll hold the 8 for a while, and then it's gonna be 12 sets of 8. But it's with a light weight, something you can handle, so don't worry about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how I'm still controlling it? 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not all crooked and leaning and all that stuff. Woo! I can feel it. But you don't want to weight that's going up and down crazy, because you easily pull something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Watch. See, I don't have to throw it up. That's the arm pushing it. Remember, this is one workout. That's another. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feet shoulder width apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's it for the day. It's coming. It's coming. You get that little bit there. That little bit. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 still in the grocery bag. But they're coming. Nah, serious though. You'll see the difference. Big time. Oh, just one thing I forgot to mention. Please, 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 I beg this of you. Do not weigh yourself. If you've already weighed yourself the first day, whatever, do not do it again. And the reason I ask you that is because this is not about weight. This is about health and size. I don't know where your weight's gonna go. May go up, which I doubt it may go down. And the reason I say that is because we had a guy, we picked up a lot of guys when I was boxing, worked out in the gym with us. Also, you can see this here. I drink my water by the quart because it's so easy now. That was on purpose. Well, it's cold up here. It's hot now. But we picked up a lot of guys in the gym when I was boxing that would watch us every day. Guys would come in and say, man, you mind if I work out with y'all? You mind if I work out with y'all? So we were like, yeah, man, fine. So they didn't do the stuff that we did, was preparing for a fight. They did the stuff like this here, the training stuff. They didn't do boxing stuff. They did the regular, little simple exercise training type stuff. And the reason was because they felt the difference in the workout was telling us how we got our weight down and stuff like that. But what it all comes down to is one guy, he was probably about, I can't remember exactly, he was probably about 5'7", 5'8". He was huge, shaped like Grimace from the McDonald's commercials. He worked out with us, and in 3 months' time, he was shaped from, instead of being like a potato, like this, he was shaped like this, like a V. You would have never knew it was the same guy. He was cut up, ripped up, and this guy only had 3-4 pounds difference in his weight. He was 219, and now he was 215. But the thing was, what little bit of muscle he did have, it got a lot heavier and a lot solid while he was burning all that fat off. So I tell everybody, do not, please do not. That's the biggest discouraging thing you could ever do. When I started this, after I started boxing in 2018, I'm gonna try to find those original pictures and post them. The thing was, I was 263, 265 for like the final 2 years before, the 2 years before that. I could never get below 260, even when I was trying to work out. And when I finally just said, forget it, I ain't trying to do boxing stuff anymore because it's boring to me now. I've done it over 20 years, so I just want to do something that I can do, something I know I will do, and can continue to do no matter where I'm at, whether I'm stuck on the truck or what. So that's when I ran across this again on the internet. I said, you know what, I forgot all about that. So I started back up, changed everything. It's something I still do because, like I said, it feels so good. And I've never weighed myself since 2018. If I had to go to the doctor for a checkup or whatever, I always said, look, don't let me see it. I don't want to know what it is. I don't worry about it. And so the thing about it is, please do not worry yourself with weight. It has nothing to do with weight. Look at the size. Take your pictures. That's the most important thing. You have to take your pictures. You have to take those pictures. Not every 4th or 5th day. Even if you miss a day on that, like you forget or you're not home, where you can take it at the same place, then go over one day. You know, rather have 6, 7, 8 days than having it somewhere different and it looks different. And the thing about it, like you said, if you look at the pictures I'm going to post today, you'll see this right here is the biggest thing. It's slowly disappeared, and this right here, and you'll see a little bit more definition right in here. Some pictures I've taken when I first started doing this, I looked bigger than the picture before, and then I would look at it, and what it was, like, I might have gotten smaller in this section, and this section stayed the same, so it made it look like I was bigger. But that's why I would flip the pictures back and forth, looking at them, and I would see the difference. So when I post this video and the pictures come up, if it doesn't be in order where they're sliding one behind the other with the January 1st, 6th, and 11th, screenshot them, and then you do it with your phone. Slide them back and forth so you can see for yourself. It is a difference. And even still today, like I said, I've been slack since October because hunting season started, so I was on the go. It's hard to drink all that water. Even though I'm used to it now, it's still hard to drink that water and try to sit still in the tree stand and not move at all. So I would drink a little bit early in the morning, and I would try to drink the rest of it at night when I got out. But I still, you know, I was like, well, I'll just level off with a half a gallon and just hold it that. And that's what I did through hunting season. Plus, you know, on the go eating and doing everything, which I always do that, but makes a big difference, man. Do not weigh yourself. Do not weigh yourself. I'm getting ready to pause for a minute because I'm going to run downstairs and try to find my belt that I wear every day when I work and let you see what hold I was in when I first started this and what hold I was in at the end of 40 days. Okay, I'm back. And I also found a pair of pants I used to wear. I'm going to show you something, even with my shorts on under them. It's sideways. That's even with my shorts that I have on wearing on under them. Look at here. And like I said, I never weighed myself. I didn't want to know what I weighed. And this was like in, I think like the first 40 days. But this is the belt. That's the hole that I was in. And look, that's the hole that I cut. And as you can see, this belt is old. I've had it for years. I've been there. It's had its best days. Look at that. And this was a belt I had been in for the last couple of years. And then it got to the point where when I started doing this, it all had to go. And like I said, these pants, everything. So trust me, it's a big difference. It's a big difference. Just hang in there. And I'm also, like I said, I'm going to start posting some recipes, some things that I cook. Everything I do is easy, trust me. Remember, I'm going to show you one other thing right quick. You don't have to do this now. You don't have to do this now, but like I said, after the 30 days, actually when I got close to the end of the 30 days, and you'll see, you'll feel so good. You have so much extra energy. You want to start doing stuff because you just got too much energy, you know, like you just won't believe it. So what I started doing on my off days, I would take whatever size dumbbell I was using, hold it right here. It's sort of like the last exercise out of those, but it would just be so I wouldn't tighten up any or lose anything that day on my so-called off day. I hold the weight here, even if it's a 10 pound, like I said, whatever you're using, water bottle, it doesn't matter. Then I would just squat down, go up. As I go up, 1, down, up, 2, down, up, 3, down, up, 4. I would just do 25 of those, like I said, on my so-called off days. But another thing, like when I would take my break, like I said with this big boy, I'd take a break in between each 4 sets because you'll end up doing 12 sets of 8. So instead, just standing around, I would like one of you, I would do some curls or whatever. I would do something just to kill the time, knock me out 8 curls. And like I said, you're doing this while you're resting. So you just maximize and get more out of it. And same thing with this here. No matter what weight you use the weight that you can control. You don't want nothing that you got to be jerking and snapping with. That's too much for you. Because that's how you hurt stuff and pull muscle easy. This is the easy way to do it. See how nice and smooth. 7, 8. Don't want nothing that you're gonna jerk with. Like I said, some of you guys grab that 50 pound and you'll see what kind of bull this is. And you'll see why some of them jokers got knocked out too, because the tobacco feels strong, but it's different from weight room strong. Peace.